Shooting near the airport.
You don't do fireworks in the mountains for not only the wildlife, but people's life.
A Utah family now displaced after an illegal firework sent their house up in flames. What they're saying about their escape from the fire. Almost 80 years after his death during World War II, a Bountiful pilot that was missing in action is now accounted for. The latest from his funeral services.
KSL News at noon starts now.
Welcome to KSL-5 News at noon. I'm Tamara Vaifanua. At this hour, a World War II pilot missing in action for 80 years is finally being laid to rest. Recovering the body of First Lieutenant George Frankie Wilson of Bountiful has been years in the making. This morning, he got his funeral. News specialist Brian Carlson is live at Hill Air Force Base with more on this story. And Brian, I imagine this has got to be a special moment for his family.
You bet it is there, Tam. In fact, they played a key role in finding his plane that went down 81 years ago today. With his funeral, they're finally getting the closure that they've sought for decades. First Lieutenant George Frankie Wilson now finally home and getting a proper goodbye at the Hill Aerospace Museum.
There is a reason why we are here today.
Lieutenant Wilson killed in action July 8, 1944, the pilot of a B-17 bomber that went down in France. The plane never found until 2018, and his body not identified until late last year, thanks to Master Sergeant Eric Bornemeyer, who married into the family and felt driven to find him.
It's just an honor to be able to bring him home and to talk about his bravery.
Before Lieutenant Wilson's plane crashed, he kept it in the air long enough for the 8 remaining members of his crew to survive.
He's a hero.
He's a hero.
I feel so proud that he's my grandfather.
His grandchildren grateful to share his story and never believed this day would come.
And I'm just blown away by the military and everyone involved here that's helped get us to this point.
I just never thought it was going to happen. It's incredible.
Lieutenant Wilson now at his final resting place in Bountiful, his home. And his family says they feel honored and humbled to have this moment today. Later this year, they plan to travel to France, to that field in the town where his plane went down. Live here at Hill Air Force Base, Brian Carlson, KSL-5 News. Back to you.
Brian, truly a full circle moment for that family. Thank you for that report. We are following developing news. Investigation is ongoing. We are hearing from an Ogden family displaced just months after moving to Utah. A brush fire started by illegal fireworks destroyed their home. Now, neighbors captured the flames on video you see here. Fire soon reached the attic and then tore through the house. The family woke up to the smell of smoke, forcing a terrifying escape.
We would have been 1 minute late and it would have collapsed on top of us. The basement is flooded completely, 67 inches of water, and they're going to demolish the house completely.
Ogden firefighters say they are still working to identify a suspect in what's been called the 9th Street fire. The family for now staying at an Airbnb while they figure out where they're going to live. Salt Lake City taking advantage of a new...
A World War II pilot killed in action 81 years ago today is finally at rest in Bountiful. Chopper 5 captured this moment of his long overdue homecoming.
Lieutenant George Frankie Wilson was flying a B-17 bomber when it went down in France. Now, because of his heroic sacrifice, 8 members of his crew managed to bail out and parachute to safety. Location of that crash making it so his body could not be recovered at the time. A relative actually started looking for the crash site back in 2018, and eventually others were able to find Wilson.
I'm just blown away by the military and everyone involved here that's helped get us to this point.
I just never thought it was going to happen. It's incredible.
It is incredible. Wilson's other family members are hoping to travel to France later on this year and see the town where his plane went down.
Americans spend tens of billions.